It's been about a week since the San Andreas Mercenaries update came out, and it's been a train wreck so far. They removed almost 200 vehicles in order to, quote, improve the browsing experience by removing the less used vehicles. Let's take a look at some of the extremely useful vehicles that they didn't remove from the game. Alright, so let's take a look at the useful vehicles that they left for us. The Journey, Mule, Rental Shuttle Bus, another Mule, Boxville, the Post OP Vans, yet another Mule, another Boxville, the Boxstar Van, another bus, a Prism Bus, Armored Boxville, Technical Akua, the Dump. Yes, absolutely useful vehicles. Yes, people absolutely drive these vehicles out of their heart's delight. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that these should be removed. I'm suggesting that Rockstar should probably have done something better rather than removing some of the most beginner friendly cars that are suitable for new players and some other great cars and put them behind a paywall. I talked more about this in more details in another video. You can still get some of those removed cars via things like car showrooms, auto shop, the LS car meet, but still, it's by chance. Right after the update, there was a game breaking bug with the bunker that would permanently delete your vehicle. So basically, if you went into the bunker to customize your MOC, poof, no more personal vehicle. Whether it's $1 million jet or car or anything else. And also, there was a glitch with the Avenger which would make players off the radar. So basically, the Avenger would go into off the radar mode after installing the new stealth mod for it, and anyone who would jump out of the Avenger would be off the radar, no matter how far or close. You could have jumped out of that Avenger and gone to the other side of the map and still be off the radar as a player. Yeah, you can imagine this power in wrong hands. Well, thankfully these two glitches were fixed, but there has been a new glitch that would just remove your car's insurance out of blue. And if your car got destroyed, bye bye car, RIP. They said that they are currently working on this glitch. Now, 3 game breaking glitches in 1 week after an update makes you think, what in the world is going on in there? Now, I do understand that they are presumably working on GTA 6 behind the closed doors, but they are a billion-dollar company. If they want to enhance their surface operations, which in this case is GTA Online, it feels like they should do better. Now, the insurance vehicle didn't happen for me, and I got some of my vehicles destroyed, so either it got fixed, or maybe it's a next gen thing because I play on PC, or I've been lucky so far. For one of the good things that they did, which in my opinion is not that spectacular, they added a new gun. The tactical SMG, which is meh, decent. It is a drive-by gun and it costs as much as a house does. Now, the reason people call this to be the greatest drive-by gun in the game so far is because of the ammo capacity of 60 with the extended mag. However, in regards to its firepower and fire rate and range, it's not that different than an AP pistol or the micro SMG. Unless you have about $300,000 just laying around, I would say what this gun does is not that different than the others in its class, but still a good addition. Perhaps the greatest thing about this update is the Raiju 160, an amazing fighter jet all in all, and just a great addition to the game. It's fast, agile, has VTOL, and a stealth mod. I explain more about it in another video, but yeah, I think this is more of the stuff that everyone was asking for to be added to the game. Another addition which I think is kind of on the edge is the renewal of the Avenger and the new missions. So now you can upgrade the Avenger furthermore, which I think, except for the jetpack station, the rest of them are kind of not really necessary, but they're not terrible to have, I guess. As for the new missions, if you want to play them on your own or host them, you're gonna have to pay around $1.5 million for an upgrade to your Avenger. And if you don't already have an Avenger, that would be $3.5 million in of itself. In either case, each of these missions pay about 20k, and if you do 6 of them, it would be 120k, which doesn't even come close to payback for the costs. The missions are meh, decent. You're fighting Mayweather, that's as exciting as it sounds. I personally enjoyed the third mission, but the rest of them are your normal average GTA Online missions. Nothing really special about them. In regards to the vehicles, beside the Raiju jet, most of the vehicles in this update, eh, they just feel so random. The Streamer 216, the other plane that was added, well, unless you're having an aircraft collection or you're doing some sort of a cartel drug dealing roleplay, it really isn't anything special for the price of $2.3 million for an aircraft that is supposed to be stored and upgraded in your hangar. Might have been fun as a cheap random Pegasus aircraft. For the cars, the ones that we got at the release, again, they don't feel that different from the ones that we already had, although some of them take a money take an HSW if you're on the next gen. Other than that, I'm gonna leave it to your interpretation of how they are. The only car that I'm excited about is the Ghostbusters car that is on the drip fit, which is probably going to release with the Halloween event because apparently we are gonna have a ghost hunting event in the Halloween, and that means the drip fit is going to take a bit long to the release. And they also added 2 bicycles. The audacity of Rockstar to remove that many cars and then compensate us with bicycles. Don't get me wrong, I like bicycles, but this just feels awkward. Removing those many cars and bikes and then giving the players a very small drip fit with bicycles in it. Well, there were a few other good and bad things with the update. They nerfed the laser and Hydra, which is a good thing, and also the orbital cannon. I still think it should be removed from the game, but still better than nothing. One of the bad thing is they increased the payphone hits cooldown to 48 minutes. It was 24 minutes, which is a letdown for especially for passive grinders. And I think that was mostly it. Well, that was about it. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything I didn't mention, please let me know and comment down your thoughts. Thanks again for listening. I'll probably step away from GTA Online for now, but I would always be glad to have you around. Thanks again. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you around. Goodbye.